TV was mad and all that stuff. So how did they do it? Explain to me. How did they convince a 22-year-old white boy who's dating a freaking furry to go on a roof and shoot this guy? What? Because they're like, yeah, we'll take care of your family. Give me an explanation. Does anybody have?
I mean, that's not far fetched for someone to get to a white young boy, a gay boy at that, and tell him to go kill somebody. That's not far fetched. I'm not saying that that's what happened, but we're not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, that's way far fetched." Who's out there killing in churches? White boys. Who's out there killing in schools? White boys. Like, what are we talking about? That shit is not far fetched. Now, am I saying here is saying that that's what happened after Israel's got to this white gay kid, young 22-year-old kid, and killed Charlie Kirk? No, I'm not saying that. But again, is that so far fetched? The answer is no. The answer is no. So, good morning, everybody. It is, I believe, Wednesday morning, man. You know what I mean? Welcome to another episode here on Oiiiiteradio. I am your host, Oiiiite. And again, good morning. Let me just take a sip of water right quick. And let's get straight into it, man. But I was I had a topic for the show, but I honestly forgot about it. What I got to start writing these things down, man, because I try to just go sometimes off the fly, right, off the dome, but then I be forgetting shit. So I'm gonna have to do my best, man, start writing things down. Do my best to make this show better and give you guys better content. Um, and yeah, so I just named it Morning Report AD because what did I do this morning? Well, this morning I woke up. You know what I'm saying? Like I normally do. 5, 6 a.m. in the morning. Uh, took a nice little dump. Oh, he did. And yeah, just started doing what I do, man. You know what I mean? Go on the internet, try to obviously after I do my peaceful morning journey, which whatever that is, you know what I'm saying? Uh, and yeah, man, I got on the internet, got on YouTube quick, and started seeing what was popping. And I must say, man, like I must really say, I am getting sick and tired of watching these videos. Yo, what's going on, Thomas Blue Tank Engine, man? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, please subscribe, hit that like button. Appreciate you. All right. And again, if you're new, I just come on here, speak my piece, give my opinions about certain topics. But there are always things that I believe in. Uh, Darrell, what's going on? What's going on? No, you can't borrow $5. I like it. Oh, you did. Oh, can I borrow $5? My G, can I borrow $5? Oh, you did. Cash App is in the description, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to support the show. But yeah, man, those who are new, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right. And yeah. So I just talk about things I personally believe in. I don't expect anybody to believe in what I believe in. It's not the purpose of the show. The purpose actually of the show, honestly, is for me to just give insight about my life. You know what I'm saying? But not give too much details because it's really none of your fucking business. Or anything. But I just try to give the people real life scenarios, man, and let you guys know that you guys have rights. At the end of the day, you guys have rights. Okay, you guys have rights, man, and nothing pisses me off more than police or the government violating those rights. But there is a flip side to that. Nothing makes me more happier than to see cops get spanked. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. We have to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that these officers, right, that are supposed to be upholding the law, they're just humans, just like you and I. When they take off that badge, some of them go home and beat the shit out their wives. You know what I'm saying? Get drunk, talk nasty to their wives. You know what I mean? Some of them are probably even drug addicts, allegedly, right? And so, with that being said, they're just humans just like us, which means they can catch a good ass whooping just like you and I. You know what I mean? Uh, so this morning I was on YouTube. I just started watching police brutality videos, man. Police just, you know what I'm saying, not upholding the law, abusing their authority. You know what I'm saying? Just saying things out of their mouths that are not true. It's crazy how the most serious job in the world, I think, besides being a doctor, right? Is being an officer, right? So the fact that the state says that anybody can just be a cop as long as you don't got a dirty background and you can pass this physical test and do this test, like it's insane to me, bro. Like it's really really is fucking insane, you know. Because again, these are people that are supposed to protect you and I, are supposed to protect the constitutional rights, and some of these people don't even know the Constitution. Some of these people are just winging it. A lot of these people are just coming up with laws out the fly. It sucks that you can get detained and arrested for mistaken identity. Now, how can there be mistaken identity? I don't know. I'm not a fucking pig. But let's just say you're looking for a black guy and you swear up and down, because I just seen a video right now of the cop arresting this dude in Florida. He was just parked on a normal side of the road on a public fucking street, minding his own damn business, and nobody called the cops. But the cop was bored, obviously, and he seen this car. He popped a U-turn, and he decided to fuck with the guy in his car. Now, granted, okay, you see a car parked for a long time. All right, cool. You want to make sure the nigga's alive? Bet. Cool. I respect that. I understand that. But once you figure out that he's alive, he's not doing nothing, and he's talking to you the right way, let this person go. Is he twitching? Is he stuttering? Is he doing anything that can make you justify this detain, or this arrest, or you being there more than 20 minutes? Because come to find out, a cop cannot hold you at a traffic stop, pardon me, for more than 20 minutes. Did you know that? If you didn't, now you do. You're welcome. Or he did. And so this guy is just minding his own business. He's pulled over. Okay? He's parked. Windows down. My thing is this. If you see a car parked, because I witnessed it my damn self. I seen a car in front of my block one time, across the street from my building, dead ass, for 2 days straight. Come to find out, the third day, somebody decided to call the cops. This dude was dead with his pants down and with like 10 bands on him. True story. True story. So I get it. I totally get it. But again, if you see this person and he's not doing anything and he's talking to you and he's not fidgety, he's not doing the most, and you can clearly see his side of his car. Clearly see his side of his car. This guy doesn't have a ton of bags. He's not hiding anything. He's not a hoarder. He's just, for whatever reason, parked on the side of the road. Is that a crime? No, it is not, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. The true crime is this fucking cop coming and fuck with people. That's the true crime. Pardon my language, man. I know it's early, but I live by this motto, man. If the president of the United States of America, USA, 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 the same guy that says make America great again, can get in front of the White House on that green, beautiful lawn and say fuck it.
There's a lot of people. I think,
Listen,
but
man.
there's 10 million people, 10 million views who trust cameras.
Okay,
And
who
what
am I?
are we gonna say?
You guys are worried about the wrong things.
Is the FBI? Is the CIA?
You guys are worried about the wrong
That
things, man. Bad people can still lie
the credible
to
evidence
become a
to
cop.
give
You're absolutely right. You
zero
are
cases
absolutely
about it.
right. But this is why there should be a crazy, better vetting system. I mean, there's no excuse, bro. There's no excuse. You know how
I've enjoyed my time on the campus. I think she's
if you want to be in a biker gang, you have to be a prospect first.
dark.
Okay, these guys got to be cadets first. I get it. But no, the process should be way longer, bro. You should not give these people no guns
News or video
unless
of Israel
until
bombing
they can prove themselves.
and she slapped them all in the face. Dennis Prager.
Until they, I say, put these people on patrol, put them, give them a baton,
They all gave her a plaque.
give them the whole uniform, everything but a
Slapped her in
gun.
the face. And now none of them want anything to do with them.
Any lethal weapons, man. Give them a baton.
Of the
That's it. That's it. Just a stick. That's it. That's it, man. No pepper spray. No guns, and no tasers. Just give them a stick.
didn't Bill Clinton
You'll be alright.
trade
No, we need to. Public needs to know that we can trust these officers, and we can trust them, and we can put our lives
try to tear down American hegemony around the world? At some
into
point,
their hands.
so this is the podcast. Have a little respect.
Why did I just watch a video? We'll get back to that guy. Why did I just watch a video right now?
That is very simple.
Another video of a tyrant cop. This time he was a sheriff, which means he's in charge of the fucking building.
And I think we said this once
Why did
before.
I just see a sheriff?
Jewish people, machine.
A sheriff. He's in charge of these cops. He's in charge of a handful of, you know what I'm saying? A nice amount of officers, deputies, whatever the fuck.
You guys know me. But in this situation, we have the
Why did
guy.
I just see a sheriff
We have his voice. We
completely
have
talk
text.
out of his
We have
behind, not
video
know what he was
of him
talking
going
about?
off the roof.
Okay?
There's evidence. There's DNA. There's
Talking about you
everything.
can't record
Is
in a
any of
public
that
space.
going to us?
Why is it that a sergeant knows this,
Feel
but a
free.
sheriff doesn't?
Thank you for the podcast because
How is it that a regular citizen knows this,
gave
but the sheriff
this
doesn't?
is happening here. This is how my feelings are right here.
Why is it that a judge
Unless people are saying
knows this,
strip it all down. If
but
Israel
a simple sheriff doesn't?
please give me the
That's
facts. Oh
why.
my God.
Because we hire simple people to do outrageous jobs.
My friend Noel
People with no qualifications to do this crazy job.
That's why I said
Now, the sheriff not only did he lose his look like an idiot, but he also lost his job. Now, peep game, because another idiot was on the video as well, and that's the clerk, right? The young blonde lady, okay, with tattoos on her arms. Now, I love tattoos. It's not the point. The point is that she looked like a thug. And I mean that respectfully. She looked like a straight up thug. She looked like a meth head, bro. And this is the clerk of this building. Shit, man. But anywho, the guy that walked in that's asking for these paperwork, this information, which again, we have the right as citizens to walk into a police station and say, I demand information on each and every last officer in this building. Matter of fact, I want each and every last thing of public information about every single employee in this building. How about that? And for the clerk to say, oh, we don't do that. Well, how are you a clerk and you don't even know that you can do that, that you're supposed to do that? Okay. And not only that, the guy said, oh, you don't do this, you don't do that. Can I speak to the clerk? And she goes, sir, I am the clerk. So please watch your tone. Don't get disrespectful. Da, 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 da. The dude did not disrespect her. He was not raising his voice. He just simply said, I'm here for this and that. And she's trying to, you know what I'm saying, go back and forth like, no, you can't do that, or no, we don't do that. Like, how about you shut your mouth, you don't give the guy any lip, or any human, any citizen, any lip, and if you don't know something, go find out before you look like a moron. We live in a day and age, people. Please understand. A lot of Americans are tired of working for bullshit chump change. So we are taking matters into our own hands and we are doing what we feel like we should be doing on this God given earth. Okay? Some people want to be doctors, some people want to be lawyers, other people want to be fucking pigs. It's your prerogative, it's your choice. But who are you, pig, to tell us, citizens, regular folk, what we can and cannot do? You can't be corrupted, but you still are corrupted. You can't be a pig, but you're still out here oink oinking. Now I know what you guys are gonna think, and I know what you guys are gonna say. Oite, shut up. Your show is whack. Why are you even talking? Well, because it's my right to talk, and I can because I have a fucking mouth. And another good reason, I'm a whole grown ass man. Oite. But now let's get back to the guy who was simply just parked in Florida. Black dude. Okay. Now, the officer, the first officer in charge, wants this guy's information. The guy is being respectful. He's like, no, I don't have to give you my information, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, pimping, but it ain't going down like that. They get to the point where the guy, the officer in charge, goes to his car, finds this guy's name by running the guy's plate or whatever. The supposedly the guy has a warrant. It's BS. You know, we have to keep in mind that there's a lot of people with same names and same last names. Why? How? Man, people are fucking basic. That's out of my reach. I'm not even gonna try to play that guessing game. But again, man, so the cop goes into the car, finds a picture of this individual. It's not him. It's not him. Now I get it. Certain individuals do look alike. We have certain features that just match up with each other. I get that. But this is not him. This is not him. Why didn't the cop do better investigation if he really thought this was him or didn't really know it was him? Because he really didn't know that it was him or not. Why did these people put this guy in handcuffs when he voluntarily said, I'm going to get out the car. I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to just get out the fucking car. Because after all this back and forth, he was like, you know what, bro? We're not getting anywhere. The dude in the car. I'm just presuming that this is what's going on in his head. He's like, you know what? This shit ain't going on. Let me just get out the car. So he gets out the car. And the cops let him get out of the car. They're so scared for their lives. Why are they letting this guy get out the car when he's clearly upset and angry and frustrated? But never mind that. They let him get out the car. There's so many cops around him. They feel that they need to detain him. Come on, you guys are just abusing your authority at this point. You guys are just abusing your authority at this point. There's nothing that pisses me off more than a pig abusing his authority, bro. Like there's this man, that shit takes me off, bro. It just irritates me, man. Because they get away with it at that moment. They get away with it at that moment. See, the last thing you want to do is just add more gas to the fire. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. Although it's your right to do so, you can knock the cop the fuck out, and it is what it is. The cop got to now deal with that shit. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Now I would never sit here on this platform and say, or anywhere and say, let's just start going crazy on cops, because it's not reality, man. Right? If anything, I preach, you know what I'm saying, put your guns and badges down and let's knuckle the fuck up. Let's meet somewhere and let's knuckle the fuck up. Man to man, imano to imano. You understand what I'm saying? Since you acting so brawlic, you acting so tough, you wouldn't be like that, bro, in your regular clothes. When you clock out and I catch you, you wouldn't be like that. See, you need to understand something, people. When they're just, they're not, like, once they clock the fuck out, There's just a regular person like me and you. They go to the bars and get drunk. They again, some of them beat on their wives, bro. They go to baseball parks with their kids and children. So you can catch these motherfuckers, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's not. And then what are they gonna do, bro? Like you know what I mean? Like you're off duty. You can't do shit. You can't do shit. But I would never try to take it there because I know better and I was raised right. But not everybody thinks like me. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Not everybody thinks like me. So the dude, man, the cop thought that he swore up and down this was him, but he just really didn't. He just really didn't know. He wasn't really 100% sure. He was like 99% sure. He just wasn't that 100% sure. And so, okay, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The picture and the dude did kind of look alike. I mean, their skin tone was just like right there, and I mean, dude, they look alike. If the dude that was there, um, right there, shaved his head the same way this, I mean, fucking identical twins, identical fucking twins, bro. But it wasn't him. Clearly, it wasn't him. I don't think the dude had a scar face as the one in the picture did. I don't think the dude had the tattoos on his chest and his arms like the dude in the picture did. So that's what I'm saying. Like those are other features that can determine if this is that individual or not. You feel me? Now, granted, when he ran his name, right? Here's another point. When he ran his name, first and last name, I think I could. I'm pretty sure they were exactly the same, but the date of birth were different. So even the cop was like, "Oh, maybe that's his twin brother." You see how dumb these cops are? You see how dumb these individuals that get hired to be police officers really truly are? They're fucking idiots. They're morons, bro. Any cop that cannot read the Miranda rights just off the dome, you're an idiot. You don't deserve to be a cop. Which brings me back to going back and say we need to do better vetting for these officers, bro. There has to be a better way to vet these people who want to become police officers, bro. We're giving these people guns. We're giving them the right to do whatever they want, bro. That is not okay with me, man. That shit don't sit well with me. It don't sit well with me. Every cop car says protect and serve, not beat the shit out of citizens, not abuse authority, not don't know what we're talking about. Can anybody understand where I'm coming from? Or we're just gonna be like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you're right, or maybe you're not. See, that's the debate. Okay. Since when was a public gas station not a good place to park for a thunderstorm or to take a nap or to relax or to even fucking read a book, for crying out loud? Since when has a public gas station not been a safe place for someone to park? Which brings me to the next video that I saw this morning. Little innocent Asian dude parks at a gas station somewhere in fucking Georgia because there was a thunderstorm and he didn't feel safe or comfortable to continue driving under those conditions of weather. The guy is reading a book, for crying out loud. It's thunderstorming, for crying out loud. and he parks in what he thinks to be a safe place. So what happens? The cashier lady, because I have to point out her gender, because I don't think no nigga would do some shit like this. With all due respect, but the chick decides to call the po hole. She calls the cops. The cops come in, and this is where I have a fucking problem with cops, bro. This is where I have a problem with fucking cops, man. Instead of doing their job the right way, no, they're just like, oh my god, we got action, let's go. Being a cop is so fucking boring. These cops, these niggas, all they do is sit down. They don't do shit. You know, like it's boring. So when they get action, they're like, "Oh yeah, let's get it." Ah. Some of them probably even pump their chest like, "Ah, let's get it." Yes. But this is where the cop goes left. Instead of going and instead of being a cop, being a human being, but being a cop and just being smart. This is why I say cops are fucking dumb. Cops are really stupid. They're not smart at all. Like they're not geniuses. They're not people you should take advice from. I mean, I'm just calling it. I see it. But this cop pulls up to the gas station, and again, instead of doing his due diligence, instead of doing his investigation properly, and what do I mean? Simple. Go inside first. Talk to the clerk first. See what's going on first. See the issue first. Investigate first. Don't just go and assume first. That's what a lot of you cops do. You guys are just assuming shit. I assume you're a fucking asshole. I'm assuming it. I don't know it. But anywho, the cop proceeds to go knock on the dude's window. The guy, opens the door. He's like, "What's going on? How can I help you?" The cop says, "We got a complaint saying you've been here for hours," which I think they were wrong about that shit too. I think the guy was probably there for like 2 hours tops, maybe one even, right? But anywho, the cop goes on and he continues to harass, okay, disrespect this citizen, okay, and he's like, he demands his license. Instead of just asking him, "Hey, what's up, man? You okay, bro? Like, we got a call saying suspicious car, but it seems like you're okay, man. Is there anything I can help you with?" See, that's how you go. That's how you go about shit. That's how you go about a situation like that. And I didn't even have to go to law school for that. I didn't have to be a genius. I didn't have to take a test. It's just simple. Human reaction. My man, you alright, man? We got a phone call, some funny business. You good? You mind if I ask you a question or two? See how easy that is? It's so easy. That's so simple. It's so polite. That's one human talking to another human. Okay? And so the guy, the cop, man, the fucking tyrant, presses the guy for his license, and that guy respectfully refuses to give him his license. He ain't committing a crime. The dude had a bicycle in the back of his fucking car. He has something on top of the car, look like luggage and shit. Like a big thing for luggage, whatever. The guy clearly was going somewhere. He even told him where he was going, which he didn't even have to do. It's none of your business where I'm going, where I'm coming from. Dude, it's none of your business. But anywho, the Asian guy calmly tells him, you're not going to get my license, bro. I didn't do nothing wrong. with all due respect, if you like me to leave, I will leave. If I'm trespassing, I didn't know I was trespassing. I'm not from around here. I'm just, he said multiple times, I'm just passing through. They keep on fucking with this dude, man. They keep on messing with him, pressing him. The guy, the tyrant cop, gets aggressive. He tells him he's being detained now. He tells him he is committing a crime by loitering and trespassing. But the dude never even went outside the gas station. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what's even more crazier is that some of these badass cops become detectives. You know, they become detectives. They can't even investigate a simple fucking simple person just being on the public parking at a gas station. Okay, it wasn't like he was parked at the gas pump, like the clerk had mentioned that the other day. Once one dude was parked at the pump for an hour doing nothing. I think this black chick was just over exaggerating on both accounts. Honest to God, I think she was just. I think she's just a scary human being. You know what I mean? And I get it, she's a woman, and I don't care about that. But I think she's just a scared human being who who again, man, was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna call the cops. Which again, she had the right to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she didn't have the right to do. Again, sometimes you find people who are dead, overdosed in cars. You know what I'm saying? Murderers. Yes, I get all that. You guys, I get all that. I'm not an idiot. I get all. I understand that. But as a cop, as someone who's supposed to uphold the law, not break it or bend it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so again, man, this cop, you know what I'm saying, is pressing the dude. Backup arrives. The sergeant arrives. Now, first of all, why does the sergeant look younger than the cop? The cop. That shit is crazy. That shit is fucking crazy. But anywho, the sergeant proceeds to go up to his officer first. Okay, gets the story, bullshit made up story, and the sergeant doesn't make it any better, man. The sergeant comes, he just makes it worse. He doesn't make it any better, man. He really doesn't. Um, he suggests that the cop in charge, the lead cop, goes inside and tries to convince because I mean, again, it's all on tape, it's all on video, man. The sergeant tells his officer to go inside and try to convince the lady to get this guy a trash pass. Now, it's all a power trip. What's going on here? It's all a fucking power trip, man. It's just simply as simple as that. It's just a simple power trip, bro. These cops are power hungry, you know what I mean? And they just power tripped, bro. They power tripped on this little innocent man. That's what happened here, man. That's exactly what happened. You know what I mean? The dude was scared for his life. He said multiple times, if you like me to leave, I would gladly leave. I'm not committing any crimes. You know, and yeah. But they end up arresting this dude, man, because the dude refused to give his ID. And it is his fucking right, man. It is his right to not give up his ID, bro. He didn't commit a crime. Now, it sucks that in America we have to put up with this shit. It sucks in America that you cannot call the police because you know they're not coming to help you, man. They're just really not, bro. They're not, man, and it sucks. It sucks that we as citizens we cannot protect ourselves. You know what I'm saying? If we have an issue, it sucks that we can't just take it upon ourselves to take care of it, man, and try to de-escalate the situation before we, you know, call or add. You know what I'm saying? We try to add just more issues, more problems to the situation. You know what I'm saying? More sauces, more this, more that. You know what I mean? Because once they get involved, somebody's going down. Somebody's going down, man. Somebody, unfortunately, is going down. Now, let's go back to the dude that got pulled over in Florida. Not pulled over because he was already fucking parked. Again, in a public parking, broad of daylight. You know, okay. The dude's parked there. All right, cool. You want to go check if he's alive? He's alive. Cool, bet, bro. He's good. Leave him the fuck alone. You want to go park across the street to go make sure this guy doesn't do nothing funny? Fine. I don't care that you do that. Go do your job. Go park across the street. Make sure that keep your eye on this guy. Make sure he's not gonna do nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. The police brutality in this country, bro, it's just getting out of fucking hand. It's just getting out of hand, bro. It's just getting out of hand. And we have rights. That's the great thing about America is that we got rights. And guys and girls, if you feel like your rights are being violated, fuck it. Take that ride downtown. You gonna be alright. You are going to be alright. You wanna let some anger out and some frustration out and cuss these tyrants the effing out? By all means, do that. It is your right. So many thousands and millions of Americans fight every single day in war, in battle for our freedom. Okay? So it is your right. Stand up for yourself. As a person, you feel like you're being violated, you stand up for yourself, B. That's it, man. I mean, it's just as simple as that, bro. Okay? But again, you go through the process, man. Just go through the process. It sucks. It's gonna fucking blow. It's embarrassing, bro. It's disgusting. I get it, man. Trust me, I get it. But just go through it, man. Keep your chin up high. And believe me when I tell you, you're gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine. And you just don't give up and you don't let that shit go until justice is really fucking served, bro. You spend your life uh 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 um fighting that. You spend your life. You know what I'm saying? This is why I give it up to people like Long Island Audit. This dude does not give up, bro. This dude so passionate about what he does, man. You know what I'm saying? And we have to be more like that guy. We have to do more like that guy because for real, man, people like Forhazy. I don't fucking know his name, but the cop from Groton, Connecticut, that got fired, that should be really in handcuffs his damn self. Really should be in jail his damn self. But for some reason, crooked asses Connecticut is just so damn crooked and dirty that they don't care. They fired him, they let him go. All right, that's it. They're no longer his problem, right? Or their problem. But dude, it's disgusting that we have to see shit like this, man. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting. So disgusting. And the fact that there's proof and evidence that this guy Forhays, I know I'm saying that shit wrong, but let's just find this guy right quick. Brian Fahey. Fahey. Okay, Brian Fahey. Sergeant Brian Fahey. We need to hold this guy accountable. Accountable. Excuse me. This guy needs to be behind bars. Brian's ex Sergeant Brian Fahey from Groton, Connecticut needs to be in jail, bro. He needs to be locked up. He needs to be locked up. The guy's a scumbag. Okay, he's a piece of shit out here breaking the law. Okay, you know, and yeah, he needs to be in jail. You know who else needs to be in jail? The tyrant cop that pulled over a citizen. You ready for this one, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready for this one? Y'all not ready for this one. Y'all not ready for this one. Y'all not. Y'all not. Y'all not. Y'all not ready for this one, man. This cop detained. Okay, because the only reason he didn't get arrested was because the cop went in his cop car and called. I think was the DA of the town and explained to him the situation. And the DA told him, "Let that dude go, bro. Like, what are you doing? You're bugging." I'm not saying that's what he said, but clearly he said something in that realm where the cop came out. And he said, "I'll see you in court. I guess I'll see you in court." This cop arrested this man. He detained him. He put handcuffs on him. Okay, this cop got so mad that this guy, regular Joe, laughed in his face, bro. Okay? I say that again. This guy got arrested. He got detained because he laughed in his face, man. And the cop got so angry, he looked at him. He said, "Oh, you think this is funny? Get out the car." And he made him get out the car and he arrested him, bro. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. As soon as they put handcuffs on you, you have been arrested. You have been arrested. You got handcuffs on you. No, you're not being detained. No, you got handcuffs on you, bro. You're arrested. It's a big chance you're going to jail. They don't just take off cuffs just because. No, they take off cuffs because they know they fucked up. They know they effed up. So that's why they take off the cuffs. It's the only reason why they take off the cuffs. But anywho, this cop, where was it? Was it in Georgia? I think it was in Georgia. In Nicholas County in West Virginia, they have a spot specifically where cops park and they pull people over for speeding. They hate when people speed. You cannot pass the limit over 60 because you will be receiving a ticket for speeding. Guaranteed, okay? This goes way back. It's a fucking tradition at this point. Okay, now this cop, right? Is stopped. He's pulled over. Okay. This citizen sees the cop pulled over. What does the citizen do? He warns other citizens, "Hey, there's a cop down there. Be careful so you don't get pulled over." So he flashes his lights. You go to other countries, that is the first thing people do. You go to Jamaica, shit, that's all they do. They see a cop, they flash the people down, letting them know. Bro, I don't know how many times I've seen that shit in Jamaica. And I've been in Jamaica 4 times. I've seen that shit so many times, bro. That's how I learned that. And I do that. So if you ever see me in the highway flashing you down, bro, it's because bro, there's a cop right there. You know what I mean? Slow down. I'm trying to look out for you. What you did. So you're welcome. But yeah, man. So this guy gets pulled over for letting other people know, "Hey, listen, man, there's a cop down the street. Be careful. Slow down." He gets pulled over. They pull him over. They get to his car. They say, "Hey, man, why did you do that?" He's like, "What? I do what? Why are you flashing people down, letting them know that we're out here pulling people over?" He goes, "What's the problem with that? Is that a crime?" The cop lies and says, "Yes, it is a crime." Jay lies to his face. So mad cops get, bro. Cops get so mad that they fucking lie right in your face. And the shit is that you can't do nothing because what are you gonna do, man? Like, honestly, what are you going to do, man? Make it just 10 times worse. No, man. Just get your laughs out, get your comments out, and just fuck them, man. But anyways, the cop pulls this guy over for flashing his lights. The guy goes, all right, whatever, give me my ticket. When he gives him the ticket, he says, the cop goes, the tyrant cop goes, the pig goes. On the ticket, it's something about flashing lights. How you're not able to have flashing lights in your car. You know what that flashing lights is? It's just like some fancy shit you do on your car. It's just a custom thing you do to your car. Okay, you can't have flashing lights in your car. All right, cool. He don't got flashing lights. He was flashing his lights. He doesn't have. He's not driving with flashing lights. So I guess in the dark you can't flash your lights because you can blind somebody. All right, cool. That's your high beams, my guy. You can't have your high beams on. Anywho, the dude is flashing his lights. He gets pulled over. The tyrant cop gives him a ticket. I guess the guy didn't have his signature on his insurance card. You can go to jail for 6 months for that. For not having your signature. You can have registration, but on your registration card, if it's not signed by you, you can go to jail for 6 months. Who the fuck is coming up with these rules and laws, bro? Who is coming up with these laws, my guy? A damn signature, bro. You imagine you go to jail, your homie, what you in here for? Man, I ain't have my signature on my insurance card, dog. Excuse me, come again? What you in here for? Man, I ain't have my damn signature on my fucking insurance card, bro. See, one thing about prison and jail is it's real easy to get in there, but it's so difficult to get out. It's easier to catch a charge in there, man. Somebody steps up to you, messes with you, man. You gotta stick up for yourself, man. You kill them and shit. But these people that are supposed to protect and serve us, people that work hard, people that pay their fucking bills, we gotta put up with this disrespect, man. Bullshit. On a day to day basis, man. Now, I just want to be the first to say I thank God each and every day that I live somewhere where cops just don't give a fuck. They don't. They're in this for the job, in the job only, bro. Yes, you got your one or two sour apples, man. You do, like you really do. But for the majority of it, man, is these cops don't care, bro. Unless they get called, man, they not. They got the state troopers literally doing their job for them. For the city cops, the state troopers are the ones who come in town and pull people over, harass folks, and do the utmost. You know what I'm saying? Because the regular cops is like, nigga, I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't about to pull over my boy or my cousin or my sister. Oh, he did. I ain't doing it. But yeah, man. So this cop pulls this guy over, flashing his lights, and then he arrests him. He pulls him in handcuffs. He tells him to get out of the car because he goes, "You know I can arrest." This is the way he goes, man. Verbatim, he goes, "You know I can arrest you, right? Because you don't have your signature on your insurance card. And it's up to 6 months incarcerated." And the dude inside the car goes, "Are you serious?" And he starts to chuckle a little bit. And the cop gets so angry that he tells him, he goes, "Oh, you think this is funny?" And he goes, "What, man? I'm just,